Hey, yeah. It's your boy Pirate King Alpha, and I'm coming at you today with a bittersweet video. Sort of summoning recap, if you will. So what had happened was I actually summoned the weekend of the Anora Banner. I think that was a week after the Dahlia Banner. Huge anniversary events. Everybody was hyped. You know, there was the leaks before. It was crazy, right? Everybody was going crazy. I opted for Anora. I liked the whole bond skill with her and Ymiret. Yada, yada, yada. I picked Anora. She couldn't be buffed, but she's immune to a bunch of debuffs. I liked that. Dahlia's weird range. I essentially, just to cut the yapping short, I chose Anora's weird interaction with buffs and debuffs over Dahlia's weird interaction with range and tiles. At the point I'm at in the game, AoE mages, I really don't need them. But if I'm gonna pick one, I'm gonna pick the more unique one as far as future content. Of course, Dahlia is going to be niche, and in that niche, she's going to kill it. And Anora's also gonna be niche. But as far as right now, Anora's a lot more usable in more content. I think, for example, Arena, AoE, Dahlia slams. As far as the top-down, what I call strategy, where you put all the people at the top before they round that corner, and so the enemy's already killed really early. You get the damage on the opponent's base really quickly, stuff like that. So yeah, I opted for Anora. That could be a whole other video. But yeah, we're excited watching people summon for Dahlia. I was excited watching people summon for Anora. It was my turn to summon for Anora. Let's get into it, right? Cool, I filmed a 35-40 minute-ish summoning video. And my phone saved the last 7 minutes, which is when I pulled the last Lego, not even the summoning, just the Lego on the screen, and then me yapping for about 6 minutes. So that was severely disappointing. This was quite easily my best summoning session by a mile, by a light year. Wasn't even close. So the second highest summoning session I've had is 122 rares. This summoning session I had 338 rares pulled. Almost 400 total summons. So y'all can kind of see why when that video was 7 minutes and not the middle. I could have dealt with any section of that video, 10, 15, 20 minutes. But the last 7 is the first 5 and the last 7 are the only 2 I can't really deal with. Not the first 5 I was summoning. First, like 1. But why would it save that anyway? So let me just break down the summoning for you. I've done enough yapping about context. So the video's gone, right? I have 7 minutes. I'm gonna recap it for y'all. Here we go. Almost 400 total summons, 338 rares, 13 divines, and 31 ancients. We pulled 6 total legendaries. By far the most we've ever acquired. I think the second most was 3, if I'm not mistaken. And that was a Trusk, Ezreal, Artemis. And this is like my 2nd month in the game on a 2x. Got hella lucky. Ezreal, Artemis, Trusk, and Boreas. But I pulled Boreas the next day. Same 2x weekend. Extremely lucky. 4 Legos. I felt blessed. I felt like Jesus with the amount of favor I felt from the powers above. Do you understand what I'm saying? So yeah, 6 Legos, almost 400 total summons. I was feeling good. I was feeling myself. My first summoning video, my first Watch Your Realms video. I just hopped in the little creator program, trying to join the community, trying to do the little thing, and this happened. So whatever, I'm gonna break it down like this for y'all. I'm done yapping about context for real this time. Here we go. So, went in for the Anora Banner. I thought I was gonna have to pull at least 200. Really didn't. I was absolutely psyched to only have to pull 132. That was geeked. Then on top of that, I was 76 into pity. So total into pity, I was 198. So I didn't even hit the pity timer. To be totally honest, it felt a little awkward being at 198 because I'm like, I didn't hit pity, but I hit the 15x. So I'll take it. You know, like I'd always, yapped and whined and hemmed and hawed about how 15x's are so bad and I won't ever pull on them unless I'm close to pity. And I was close to pity and I pulled and I got what I wanted. I'm just like, but I didn't get it the way I wanted it. So, the little seasonings of wanting aside, I was genuinely ecstatic to get her so early. And then I still had 100 just of the rare crystals left, not counting the 40 pulls I had in diamonds. On top of that, we're talking about 140 pulls, not counting selling no rares, not collecting shit, none of that. Spiritual altar, I'm talking about arrival of heroes, none of that. Just what we got, what we collected. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, so we move on to the 2x by 15x. Like I just said to y'all, I'm really good at complaining about 15x's are so bad on the rates, don't rate, whatever. So what do? You optimize, you strategize, you get efficient. What I learned to do was only pull on a 15x if you damn want the hero, obviously, but if you're close to pity. Now, if you have enough to become close to pity, that works too, but you might want to do some pity manipulation if there's a 2x, limited, stuff like that. But pretending there's just a 15x or a 2x by 15x, if you can hit pity and you want the hero, I recommend going for it unless it's genuinely like the Silas Creorum. That's not a banner you want to pull on. Boreas, Lucius, Ares is the banner you want to pull on because at worst, Ares is pretty good. Not bad, not great, but pretty good. Lucius is amazing. Boreas is amazing. Those are both S tier heroes, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. Wait until your pity. That's the lesson I learned the hard way. I pulled on Cetrum, Seraphine, 15x. Did I hit pity? I did hit pity. So I by that point, I'd already learned my lesson, and they gave me a goddamn Furzy on a 15x Cetrum Seraphina. I've never felt in my entire life so frustrated. Never. But so again, heed my warnings, heed my advice. Only pull on a 15x if you can't hit pity or if you're already close to pity and you're gonna hit anyway. So moving on, 2x by 15x, Boreas, Lucius, Ares. Probably one of, if not the best banner we've had. I've only been playing the game 4 months. And by this time, I think it was like 3.5. So I'm quite, I'm a regular, but I ain't seasoned, I ain't a vet, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting at. So I see this banner, and I already had Boreas, mind you. I just told you, I got hella lucky and got him on a random 2x. No special nothing. Cool. I'm pulling. All I want is Lucius. I don't want the new bull. Wish. Torador from Wish, I'm good off that. I just want Lucius. I need marksman. At this point, I need piercers, but at that point, before I got what I got now, I needed just marksman, period. You understand what I'm saying? Special single target. They kept giving me AoE Moonton. I need some single target. Moving on. So, wanted Lucius. Pulled 206 on the 2x by 15x. Mind you, I just told y'all, them 4 legendaries that I pulled way back when a month and a half into the game, that was maybe 60 summons. I pulled 3 times that and got 1 legendary. Not one of the 15x, 1 legendary. That blew my mind. 2x by 15x. I pulled 206. At the least, you should be getting 1 every 100. That's what a 2x is. Double legendary rates. I think the regular rates, something like just under 0.1 or something like that, isn't it? Like 0.6 or some shit like that. So if you double it, should be 1.2 or something to that effect. I might be getting the numbers a little bit off, but it should be something like that. So 1.2 is 1 in 100, just under, just over. So I'm sitting here like, why the hell did it take me? Anyway, of course, I got Anora early, and then I got Boreas late as hell. And then it was a Boreas. Not a Lucius, not an Ares, which would have been like, I wanted a Boreas do more than an Ares, but Ares would have been new. So, there's different feelings, kind of an emotional roller coaster, a bit of like layers, nuance, whatever. So, continued on. I was feeling bittersweet at this point. I got a Boreas dupe. I got Anora. The reason I also put it for Anora is because I have Boreas and I want to create a super Apex Ice team. So, okay, cool. The game's giving me Ice team people. I can't trip. Maxing out the Ice Man, the Ice King, Ice Master, and then giving me the Summon Master Ice Chick. Perfect. I'll take it. Now I moved on to Divines. Pulled 13 Divines. This is the first time I've ever hit pity on Divines. First Lego was Ezra. We hit the second Lego I've ever gotten on Divines. I think this is 18 into the total pity timer, so we are 6 into pity. On the 12th Divine that I pulled, hit a goddamn Ares. When I tell y'all I was pissed off. Spent 12 Divines that I saved for weeks. Y'all know Divines. Unless you're a Kraken, even whales can tell you. Maybe not whale. Even dolphins can tell you. They're not drowning in Divines. Dolphins and below are all pretty much struggling. Not the same level of struggle, But they ain't walking around with 100 divines. They ain't doing that. The whales and the kraken doing all that. Anyway. So I spent my 13 vines. I was very frustrated. I got Aries. Move right on to the ancients, right? But I'm still high. I'm like, okay, biggest summoning session. You got it on camera. I'm about to post it to a little YouTube channel. I'm already in the creator program. I'm gonna post it up, get some views, connect with the folks. We can kind of chat. Like, I can finally kind of share my take without yapping about it in Discord. I can just post a video. Some people can watch it if they want to. We can talk about it, or in the comments or whatever. Discord, cool, whatever. So moving on to the ancients. 31 ancients. I want to say that's the most I ever pulled. I might have pulled like 34, 35 before, just randomly having a lot, whatever. Most total summons, so we'll just probably second or third most total ancients. 31, cool. Got my first legendary ever from ancients. Didn't even expect it. But then I remembered, oh right, pity for ancients is legendary lords, not legendaries. Cool. So, pulling. Y'all know ancients is hilarious because divines is always one pull. Rares can be either. Ancients is either as well. So 31 for me was just one single and then click, and that's it. Got a Cade. Now he was a legendary, so it was really weird because I was like, okay, I can't be mad because technically speaking, ancient summoning never has to give you a legendary non-lord. So you technically, whenever you get a legendary non-lord from ancient summoning, you have to appreciate it. Because that never has to happen ever. You could pull your entire career, you could play this game 10 years, and technically it's possible to never ever get a non-lore legendary because it's not guaranteed. That's the whole point of pity. Anyway, so got Cade, again, I like chaotics a lot, I want to build a chaotic team. Cade's not necessarily the guy, but again, I have the master summoner ice chick, and I have Cade, a chaotic, and a summoner. Okay, I can't complain too much. That's cool. But then that's the end of the summoning. So, we finished it up with starting off with Anora really early, which was like a beautiful start. Then got Boreas after 200 plus summons, 206 on a 2x by 15x. Now, mind you, we got the rarest hero, one of the two rarest heroes in the entire game among common bucket legendaries. But still, I already had him, and it took too damn long. I wouldn't have minded 4 Aries by that point over 1 Boreas, because then at least it's 4 legendaries. I get the points and the rewards and the diamonds and the BP from Aries, so then even Tide gets better. Like, there's a bunch of areas where it kind of spills over. Anyway, the video's getting kind of long, so I'm going to try to wrap it up. Don't click off yet. I said the summoning was over. I thought it was over, so I just said it was over. Little did I know I was going to get a little bit of summons. Moontime was going, salt base some summons into my inventory. So, we're going to start with the divines. I told y'all I got Aries on the 12th out of my 13. Pulled the 13th, got fuck all. Fine. I don't know how this happened. I did not buy these. Like, I bought rares once, never again. I will buy stamina, that's pretty much it. Save some cool items here and there. I don't know if it was an achievement, one of those random like Moonton sending you cool shit in the mail for the anniversary celebration stuff. But I had 2 more divines that I collected that I didn't have the day before. Cool. I spent the first one. And I had that same thought like the other day. I was like, do I spend the second one? Just like when I got Aries, I'm like, do I spend it again? I spent it, got nothing. I was like, all right. I'm like, how badly do I want Lucius? I'm like, I want him pretty goddamn bad. Like, if I got him right now, I wouldn't even question this entire session be worth it. It's already the best summoning session. Even if it's not my favorite heroes and everything I wanted and my favorite dreams and amazingness, it's still the best summoning session. So, without Lucius. So I pulled the other one. I was like, fuck it. I want the guy. He's here. He ain't gonna be on a banner for a minute. Clicked it. Guess who got a motherfucking Lucius in the next pull? Oh boy. And I was at work, but it was graveyard, so it was a night nobody was around. I was screaming. Not like uncontrollably, but I was just being loud to release the intensely ecstatic emotion that I was just feeling overwhelming my body. I was so happy. And that's not all. Y'all thought I was finished. Just getting this video about 15 minutes already. I ain't even done yet. final act of the play. Check it out. Right back to Ancients. Whew. So let me tell you, all right. From this event, what I wanted was Anora early. I wanted Lucius. I wanted Valderon. And I wanted Ymiret. I already have Boreas. I wanted Anora and Ymiret for their bond. They make each other stronger. They're both ice-based. They make the Boreas ice team stronger. You know, eventually get an AI. I already have Mari ice squad going, wipe your niggas out. Cool. So, Valderon's just badass as hell. I already have Valeria, so I don't have, you know, an Aatrox, so Aatrox, whatever, but Valderon's the best start to a great chaotic team. Gon's great too, but I want Valderon. I want the fighter. Fantastic. Anora early, Lucius, Valderon, Ymiret. Simple. I'll take some extra Legos on the way, especially in Ancients. I got, so far, Anora early, Boreas dupe, Ares, Cade, then Lucius. 5 Legos. One more. Went back to Ancients. Now, mind you, I pulled a total of 17 more. I only need 6 of those to get the next legendary. Now, let me not try to like lie to y'all. I said that in an interesting way that maybe gave y'all some ideas. I only had a few, maybe half of those Ancients pre-acquiring what I acquired. I did not just happen upon all these Ancients. Let me get into it really quickly and finish this the hell up on me happen. So I got 3 more. I forgot if it was through summoning. I think, you know, got a few through summoning achievements, spiritual altar, collected them, summoned them, got nothing. Then it was we're talking about a couple days later now, because that was the Saturday. We're talking about the Monday now. The Monday, this is the last day you can possibly summon for Anora and Ymiret and Valderon. And I think the 2x 550x was still going, but this is the last day. It's after this is over forever. So I acquired 3 more total. I only have 1 at this point. I spend it, I get nothing. Then randomly later in the day, I want to say Muton sent it to me in the mail because he just did that for this last event. This last weekend, but I don't know if that's really true. Let's just say he did that. Maybe it was through, you know, I bought it in some redeem shop, Mortal Codex. I don't remember, but I had 2 more Ancients. 2 Ancients isn't that hard to, you know, acquire when you have a Mortal Codex coins and anniversary events. Lord only knows, but 2 more Ancients. Reasonable, understandable. Not too crazy. Had my 2 Ancients. Dropped 1. Got nothing. Guys, when I tell you I dropped that second one and I pulled back the Ice Dragon, the mate, the bond skill, the other half to the Summon Master Ice chick that I pulled early, you know. Y'all know Ancients. Anybody, again, just like the whole whale, dolphins and below, if you're a dolphin and below, Ancients are not like a lovely day for you. If you're pulling gold on Ancients, it's a happy fucking day. Guys, I pulled my first legendary from Ancients this weekend, or the Anora weekend. And then in the same goddamn weekend, I pulled my first legendary lord from Ancients. And my first unable character. So, and my second bond skill character after Anora, you know, but I guess she doesn't really count because she was guaranteed. So my first non-guaranteed bond skill, whatever, it's getting kind of long. So yeah, ironically enough, the actual summoning video would have been around this long, but I spent so much time in this video just reminiscing about the video and how much fun it would have been to show you guys and chat with you guys about it and have you guys tell me what you guys summoned, what you guys, you know, can still drop in the comments below. Let me know what you guys summoned. Did y'all get lucky? Did y'all pull an Ice Dragon? Did y'all pull a Summoning Master Ice Chick Wizard Girl too? Did y'all get a Lucius too? Did y'all get stuck with an Ares too? I know, for example, Banana Lucky got stuck with like 4 Ares. And shit was crazy as hell. I'll say this though, it better than 4 Orm or 4 Azor. You feel me? So we'll take that. Thank you so much. I'm not gonna speak for him. He probably agrees though. Anyway, that'll be the end of that. 6 Legos, almost 400 total summons. Biggest summoning session we've ever had on this account. Best summoning session we've ever had. Most successful summoning session we've ever had on this account by far. Had some ups and downs, emotional roller coaster. I think it was fun. I just truly genuinely wish I could have shown you on that damn video. Like, I was so giggity geeked the entire video. Just happy and giddy and excited to be there. Just happy to be here looking at it. So that would have been cool. But, you know, it is what it is. I can mope about it on my own time. I need to leave that on y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in. If y'all did, this went about twice as long as I hoped it did. So if you stuck to the end, appreciate you a lot. And yeah, it's one your boy PK Alpha. Until the next one.